Alright, here we go. We got everything taped off, got our paper laid down. I'm just going to do the center scoop first. The two smaller indented scoops, I'll do those afterwards just because I don't have a whole lot of paper. Right inside these tight edges, the inner edge of them sometimes will try to lift on you. So just use your fingernail and just push those down. They'll hold long enough for you to get the paint on. And check any inside corners. Like that one right there, keeps lifting on me just about as fast as I can pull my finger off of it. So, put a tiny little slit with a knife in it and stick it down, and it should stay down very well from now on. Check all your edges again, up around the corners, just to double check, make sure everything's stuck down and everything's secure so you don't get a bunch of overspray over everything else that you don't want it on. And let's go. And it's just a little bit windy, so if you see me stop, you'll know why, because the wind will pick up. There's one real light coat. That side over there is already dry, and I can see it drying quickly all the way across. So apparently I'll be able to do this fairly quickly. And I want to do it fairly quickly because I've got tape lines down to give me sharp edges. And if I pull this off after it's dry, I will peel off my stripe or start lifting the corners. So I want to get this down wet, and while it's still wet, peel off all of my fine line tape. We'll go on a little bit heavier this time. Okay. Now I'm going to switch and go this direction for two reasons. So I can get this inner edge right here, and so I can get rid of any zebra stripes. I'm sure you've seen those forming. Every time I went one way and back, it would leave a line going up and down, which is okay if you get enough coats on. That'll all cover and won't show. But I'm going to go side to side just because, well, just because. Just about have the coverage that I'm looking for. I can still see a little bit of red through it, so I'm going to keep going until I don't see any more red. Alright, I've got the coverage I'm looking for. So I'm going to wet the edges all the way around and peel it off. I'm going to go in just a little bit, that way I can get somewhat even coverage going. Papers off. As you can see, it's lifting the corners because I waited too long to get all of this off. And just for future reference, nope, I just lost my corner there. So I'm going to have to redo this because I, for one, did it out in the sun, which made everything dry too quickly. And, lesson learned, I will make sure to spray this side maybe halfway across, and I'll peel that off. Then I'll spray this side over to here and peel that off. That way I don't have to deal with that because it's already dried. Which is the awesome thing about Plasti Dip, is that it's removable. Bad thing about it is it dries pretty darn quick, especially out in the sun, so you deal with that kind of stuff. So let me get this reset and I will get back with you again.